Yo, what's good, Jake and Silington, and anyone else who possibly found this video? Bucka here. I got this battle on from the smoking servers of Pokemon Online against this dude by the name of Soukyo-rKz. Oh man, he was frustrating. He's rocking a Sandstorm stall team. I didn't really even realize it until like halfway through the battle. But I'm just rocking my same team because it's good and I like it, and I'm not a very good team maker, so I struggle making new teams. But anyways, let's just get right into the battle. He's going to lead off with his Roserade as I lead off with my Terrakion. I go straight for the Stone Edge, and he has this Gliscor, and really all I wanted to do this entire battle was just get this Gliscor out of the way because it's the only thing stopping me. But anyways, he goes for the Ice Fang on my Mew. He predicted my Skarmory probably. And I go straight for the Ice Beam hoping he doesn't protect, but he does. So that fails for me. But not to overpredict, I'm just going to go for the Ice Beam again. On his Rotom. Oh no, I actually predict his Rotom this early in the game. That's nice. Get that nice momentum. Go into my Scarf Taxorus, which he doesn't know is scarfed yet, but I'm going to go straight for the Earthquake to try and catch him off guard. But he sees that coming, goes into his Gliscor, which walls me. So now I go into my Skarmory, take an Ice Fang like it's nothing. And since I've seen Ice Fang, I'm assuming it's Swords Dance, Protect, Ice Fang, Earthquake. But he actually carries the taunt, so I'm like, well, shit, I can't do anything to this now. But he can't do anything to me either. So I'm just going to stay in here and Brave Bird as he Earthquakes nothing, like a dummy. But I forgot he had this Magnezone, so that was actually a really bad play on my part because now he basically gets a free kill. So he gets the Volt Switch because I'm forced to stay in because of its Magnet Pull. And I believe I just go for a layer of Spikes just to try and slow down his team a little bit and hinder his switch-ins. And now he goes into his Rotom. I'm going to go into my Bitch because I know I wall Rotoms. And I want to get up my Stealth Rocks. He goes into his Roserade. I have Natural Cure, so even if he goes for the Sleep Powder right off the bat, I don't really care. I'm just going to try and go for the Stealth Rocks. But he goes straight for the Toxic Spikes. Now I'm going to switch back into my Haxorus, knowing Roserade's physical defense is pitiful, and I can scare it out with an Outrage. He goes for the Sleep Powder, and since I'm poisoned, it doesn't do anything to me. So now I get a free chance to go for the Outrage, which is great, but he still has this Gliscor. And basically that's what this match comes down to, is just when I can kill off this stupid, annoying fucking bat with claws. This thing is such a pain in the ass. Oh my god. But he protects, and now I'm confused after the Outrage. So I go into my Skarmory knowing he's going to Earthquake. And he does. Get a little bit of more health back, but that doesn't do anything because I know he's going to go for the taunt now. So I go into my Starmie. And now I know he's going to go for the Protect. But I can't switch out because really all he can do is just protect Toxic Stall my entire team. So I go for the Ice Beam to threaten him out. I know he's going to switch out probably into his T-Tar or his other Steel type. So I just go for the Hydro Pump since it is Stab. It's my most powerful attack. He does go into his Tyranitar, which is nice. I'm able to 2-hit KO it. So I'm just going to try and finish him off with another Hydro Pump. But he sees that coming, goes into his Latios, and it does about a quarter or so. Oh man. But I know I'm faster. My Starmie's only has one hit left in this game, so I'm just going to go for the Ice Beam, get as much damage as possible on this Latios. And I do that. And now his Latios is at the range where I'm hoping after Stealth Rock switch in, he will die. So I go into my Haxorus hoping he doesn't know I'm Scarfed. But he doesn't want to risk it since he knows he has his Gliscor that can wall me. And unfortunately, this entire game, I don't get a single 3-turn Outrage. So every time he just protects, and then I get confused, and I'm forced to switch out because I want my Haxorus still. So I just go back into my Mew. He's assuming he's going to Earthquake. I know I can live one. It's no big deal. But he actually just goes for the Ice Fang, predicting my Skarmory again, trying to get that thing out of the way. But I want to save that thing as the proper death fodder. So now I predict his Protect. I just go for the Roost because I need my Mew at as much health as possible. So that's exactly what I do. I predicted correctly. Now I know he's going to switch out. And I assumed he was going to go into his... Actually, no, I didn't predict that at all. I was just playing it safe again. God, what the hell am I talking about? This battle was fairly long. Alright, so anyways, I just go for the Volt Switch because I know I'm faster than this Rotom. Go right back into my bitch because Rotom can't touch my bitch. As you see, that did a pitiful 12%. But now I believe I soft boil up here, maybe? I hope, if I was smart. Let's see here, what do I do? How good of a player am I? Yeah, I do soft boil up, very nice. As he goes into his Roserade, I'm assuming he's just going to lay up his second layer of Toxic Spikes. So I go into Haxorus basically because I want to get it in before that second layer so I can try and get some damage off. And unfortunately, I have to go for that Outrage because it's my hardest hitting move against anything on his team. So this time his Gliscor doesn't even have to Protect because I just died to Toxic and Sandstorm. So I go back into my Mew knowing he can't touch my Mew. Predict his Protect again, so I go for the Roost because I need that health now since there's 2 layers of Toxic Spikes up. And now I believe I predict his... Do I predict his Rotom? Do I? Yeah, I do predict his Rotom. Get the offensive momentum going. Very nice. Go into my horse because even though it can't do anything, I know his Rotom's going to die to a Sandstorm. And I don't get affected by Sandstorm. So he goes right back into his Gliscor. He obviously walls me. I'm going to go back into my Mew. He goes for the Earthquake, no big deal. I'm going to predict his Protect again, or maybe I don't. I don't remember. What do I do? Yeah, I predicted his Protect. I go for the Roost. And now I'm pretty sure Fire Blast can kill from this range, but he goes first, so he's obviously Scarf because I run max speed in Mew, and Magnezone is slow as fuck, but he goes into his T-Tar as death fodder. So now, after being down 6-4, I've tied it 4-4, which is very nice. He goes into his Magnezone. I need my Mew, I know that, so I switch out, go into my Needle Dick as death fodder, which is no big deal. I just needed a safe switch in, and now I could get switch initiative. He goes into his Roserade. I go into my horse, and I believe I just go for the Stone Edge. And I don't know why he sacked his Roserade like this, but that crit completely didn't matter. I am Choice Banded, and Roserade's defenses are pitiful. But now I'm assuming he's going to Protect or something like that. So I go into my bitch as he just goes for the Earthquake. And now my bitch is just death fodder. That's really all this thing does on this team. Like, I know he's going to go for the taunt, so I'm just going to S-toss, try and get some extra damage. But really, it's just like, I send the bitch in as a pivot switch, and then I let it die because it's absolutely worthless to me. Like, it takes hits, it takes a beating, and then it dies. So I could get a safe switch in to something that is important to me. But anyways, finally it dies off. Go into my Mew, predict his Protect again because he's playing super obvious at this point. Go for the Roost. And now I go for the Fire Blast, predicting his Magnezone like a fucking boss. Knock that thing out. And now that's basically game over, finally. Jesus. That was only like a 43 or 44 turn battle. Sends in his Latias, dies to Stealth Rocks. Bitchin'. And now his Gliscor dies because he knows he can't live an Ice Beam to the fucking face, and I get that bat-winged fucker out of the way, and that is GG no re. Holy fuck. Alright, well, hope you guys enjoyed this battle. Next time I'll try and not do stall. Actually, I plan on posting a live narration either tonight or tomorrow morning. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. Like, post a battle or two of a live narration. I think that'll be fun. So you guys could actually see what I'm thinking while battling, and you could see my reactions, which are pretty fucking pathetic. I get so angry sometimes. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Comment, rate, subscribe, all that good shenanigans, and I'm out. Peace.